All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
On, Mike 49.
They'll start this one out with Hall. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Mike 54.
From the gun, Levis. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
On, Mike 90.
Levis from the shotgun. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Mike 13, Mike 13.
Levis throwing again. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him.
Go.
Working quickly here.
It's a 10-yard loss.
22 Linda, 22 Linda.
At the Buccaneers.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Bass's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They motion the tight end over. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Buying some time right. His first throw is an interception. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Like 49.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. They connect on the deep shot. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they'll decline this and take the results. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll come up first and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Into the hands of Colt. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
On the give, this is Irving. And he only manages one, couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal. Man in motion here. Mayfield to throw. He's on the move. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, first and 10.
Hey, come on, come on.
Levis now off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Levis. On target to his man Higgins. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Hold on, shoot, shoot.
Gain of 7. It's 4th down.
4th down, here's Levis. Stiff arm success. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Levis setting to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 32-yard line.
Another try following the sack. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
He's trying another one deep. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
There was a window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Watch out.
Baker now from the gun. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Watch, watch.
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
Hey, alert 33.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
You kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. That forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And it'll be Jets football. They start the drive with Hall. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
On the left side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Travis has it down close, and that's a New York touchdown. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Jets push their lead to 3. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Baker out of the pistol. Fits it through the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's the give to Irving. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And the Jets in the dime for this 3rd down. Right back to Irving now. And he works this to the 38 before going down. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down, here's Baker. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Taking a shot deep down the field. He's got it inside the 10. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Run. My time.
Irving has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Running back, motioning right.
My time.
Mayfield to throw for it. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Levis now on 1st down. Oh, he got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Starting from the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Run.
They motion the slot man right.
My time.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. He puts some air under this one, deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
He's got a man left. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. The rookie from Michigan there that time. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. They send a man in motion. Now a carry by Irving. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. They fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Here's Baker. The throw is caught. And he gets back to the line, but no more. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Mike 49!
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey, Mike 13. Mike 54 arena, what?
From the 34. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And he makes the Hefco. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Buccaneers make it 17 all. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Xavier Gipson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's going to be tackled after getting it up to the 28. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Mike 0! Troy!
On the play fake, it's Levis. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down give to Hall. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. It's a gain of 4. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Levis now off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They kick the running back in motion. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Buccaneers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Putting a receiver in motion. He'll throw it. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Regular.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Baker now off the play fake. Culp with a catch.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. This could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
King!
Mayfield now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield will look to throw. He's going deep this time. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Jets have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go right back to Hall. Escapes a defender. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Tracy, set up. 54 readers, set up.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
49.
Throwing is Levis on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
0.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense in the hurry up here. Levis here on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54. Set up.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, come on. Here. On.
From the gun, Levis. That's complete to Wilson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard
My
line.
zero! My zero!
Working inside the red zone. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll go right side with Hall. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
54, Mike 50.
Here's Hall once more. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Down, 49,
Levis to the air now. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after converted by Zuerlein. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. On target to Godwin. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Now to Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Baker now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. 3rd and long, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. That's played at the 43. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. 45 yards on the punt there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Hall on the give. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. Offense up to the line fast. They go play action here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York. The Jets lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Zuerlein with the extra point. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
3rd and long for him here. He's trying to push the field. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jets have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Design bootleg here. On the move, headed right. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
You could do a lot worse than a quick little shuffle give sometimes. I like that play. That shuffle pass just keeps the defense honest, keeps them guessing a little bit. Normally goes for positive yardage, and sometimes you're...
And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Zuerlein on now for the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Chased out to his right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, alert!
From the gun, Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Baker throwing again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this thing. Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Like 46.
Coming right is Hall. And he takes this down to around the 39 before he stopped. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Like 49.
On the play fake, it's Levis. Forced out to his right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. And the fair catch made here at the 15. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Bucs will be backed up pretty deep to start this drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Hey, like 13.
They'll run here. It's Hall. Runs in for the New York touchdown. The Jets put up even more points in a win. Breece Hall with the touchdown. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He put everything he had into this one. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Toss play. This is Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
The give on second to Hall. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. It's a gain of 4. They're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8. Levis out of the pistol. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he doesn't put much height or distance on this one. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It'll be a punt of 39 yards in the end. And it'll be their football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
There we go.
Man in motion here. On 1st down, here comes Hall. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
On right 49. What?
Here's Hall. And he's going to be brought down after running this to the 8. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Like 54.
They run. Here's Hall. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Hold on, like 90.
Levis now off the play fake. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Bass's kick is good. And they push their lead to 23.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Complete out to the right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Like 13, like 13.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Good. Watch out.
Now here's Mayfield. Got Evans, it's complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
First down, here's Baker. He's on the move. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, we've all seen a lot of QBs make some magical plays rolling to the right, buying time before throwing it up. But not this time, as the defense steps in front of that one. Probably shouldn't have been thrown.
Yeah, discretion the key in so many of these situations for quarterbacks. Why game management and decision-making is so critical. I love that he escaped the pocket, rolls right, tries to buy time for his guys to help him, but when there is nobody there, you either got to tuck it and run or live to play another day.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Like 49.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Headed out right. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Like 54.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
It is caught left side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Levis throwing again. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down. This is Hall. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.